Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to what's going to be the last installment of this trip to Arizona. I decided one evening I needed to see a sunset, so I went out here west of Surprise on what's left of Bell Road, and I watched the sunset over the White Tank Mountains, and it was a beautiful, beautiful spot on what's called the Maricopa Trail. And this is the 300-mile-long trail and the Sun Valley Trailhead at sunset in Arizona. Join me, Terry Dixon, for an adventure for anyone as we take a look at the actual desert. So here you go, folks. It's right next to the road. It's the Sun Valley Trailhead. It's just west of Surprise, Peoria, Sun City, and all of that on the northwest side of Phoenix. You are basically just walking distance from those White Tank Mountains, and here you climb over this little gate, and you're here at Sun Valley on the Maricopa Trail. There are other places we visited, the Rio Vista Park and the Paloma Park. These are also on this 315-mile-long set of trails. They just opened officially in 2018 to give the residents of this part of Arizona a place to go hiking that feels like the wilderness, even though you have some power lines. But it isn't too far from one stop to another, from park to park on this beautiful desert trail. People get lost in the desert. It's a fact. This trail was designed to help people stay within boundaries while they took a beautiful walk and learned about the desert. The Arizona desert is an amazing place. And when I was there, you were just starting to get the blooms on the bright green Palo Verde trees, and you were seeing some of the shrubbery out along the desert floor come to life for the year. It's a harsh environment. A lot of the time you feel like everything's trying to kill you. You have burrs, thorns, animals, cactus, any number of things. You just feel like it's attacking you. There's spiders out there, there's scorpions out there. Always watch your feet a little bit as you walk along. But this is a beautiful area. I only took a little walk that day. It was getting late and I wanted to get out there and see the sunset. So I didn't stray too far. But look at this big sky. It is amazing when you just get 7 minutes out of town. That's all this is. 7 minutes down a road, and you feel like you are, except for power lines, miles and miles from anything. This valley where Phoenix sits is surrounded by mountains. The White Tank Regional Park is just a small part of it. Any way you look, you see mountains in the distance. That is the Phoenix Valley, and that's what it's kind of famous for. When you look at the ground, you see a lot of sand. It doesn't really seem like it's moving, and it's not. A lot of the time, this is like being in the Nazca Plains down in Peru. There's hardly any wind out there sometimes. The tracks can last forever, but I promise you that sand is not soft. This is a very, very hard desert. If you're out there when it rains, your feet are going to get wet because it's not going to sink into the ground. It's going to sit on top. So is it worth it to get out? It really is. I make a point to every time I'm in Arizona because getting out of the city just gives you this relaxing, wonderful view. The sunset is something you won't see anywhere else. It is unique in Arizona. So if you happen to be in the area, I highly recommend this. I mean, there's a busy road there. This is evening. This is after rush hour. There's still a few cars going by. And this trail, it just continues on the other side and it goes on. It's right here, just west of Surprise, Arizona, by only 7 minutes. And it's on the way to the White Tank Mountains. You can experience the flora and the fauna and the sand and the environment and that amazing view at sunset. So come out at sunset, but don't stay too late. The desert gets a little creepy after dark, and it also tends to get cold unless you're there in the summertime as well. So what can I say? Sun Valley Trailhead on the Maricopa Trail. It's 7 minutes west of Surprise, Arizona on Bell Road. Will you love it? I think you will. It's beautiful and it's a good time.